Hello everybody, Anita Dawn here from Pilates, and today is another exercise, one of the fundamental exercises that we learn when we do a beginner's Pilates course. So today I'm going to show you leg slides. This promotes core strength and also hip mobility, but the main focus is core strength. We're going to do it on the mat because we are using the floor for feedback as to our spinal alignment, and we do a lot of our beginner moves on the floor, and as we become more advanced we make them a little bit more functional where we move into a standing position. So today it is leg slides. It's good to have a mat to protect your spine on, and I am actually wearing sticky socks today, so I don't know how well my feet are going to slide. We're going to come down onto our backs. If you have a forward head posture, you will need a little block under your head, just about 1 inch, to bring yourself in alignment. A good way to come down onto your back, lying on your back, is to come down onto your side first and then roll over onto your back. I hope you guys can hear me and see me okay. The first thing we want to do is to make sure the head is in alignment, that we're looking straight above us, and we want to find our neutral spine. So we could tilt the pelvis backwards and forwards, come halfway, and that would be neutral spine, where we have a little blueberry under your lower back. For some people, it could be that it's a big blueberry. Today we're going to also use our breath. We do teach breathing in a beginner's class and practice it in every class that I teach. I just want you to see if you can incorporate the breathing in with the movement that I'm doing today. In Pilates, we breathe slightly differently from we do in our normal everyday abdominal breathing. Let's just go through it briefly before we do the exercise. Keeping our spine in neutral, I'd like you to shrink your abdominal area and then release. Hopefully you felt a tightening of your core area. Let's do that again. So if we can do that on the exhale, shrink your tummy. So ribs towards the belly button and hip bones towards the belly button without moving the pelvis or the spine, and release. The goal in Pilates exercises is to keep that connection throughout the movement, and you'll find out why. We're going to take the forefinger on a hip bone so that we can be aware of any movement that's happening in the hips. The goal here is to keep the hips as still as possible. And when we exhale and tighten our core muscles, we're able to get greater stability. So give it a try. We're going to inhale, prepare, do nothing. Exhale. We're going to slide the right leg away along the floor and then gently draw it back. Changing legs. Exhale. Other leg, slide it away along the floor and draw it back. And we're going to continue alternating leg slides. We'll slide away on the exhale and draw it back on the inhale. See if you can keep your feet fairly light on the floor. And I want you to just check that you've still got that shrinking feeling in your abdominal area, that tightness. So the goal here is that there's no movement in the pelvis, that it doesn't do any tilting as you lengthen the leg away, and as you change legs, it's not rocking and rolling side to side. So hopefully you'll notice that as you focus on stabilizing your pelvis, that what gets you to do that is actually tightening the core muscles. So let's do one more set. Using your breath, exhale, shrinking a little bit more. Keep that shrink as you inhale and come back. And then last time, exhale,
keeping the tummy nice and flat, stabilizing that lumbar spine and coming back to your start position and relax. I hope you felt the work in your core. And I hope that you felt it was a bit of a challenge with stabilizing the pelvis. But the more you do it, the more awareness you have and the stronger you become in the core to stabilize the pelvis. So do practice it on a regular basis. And we do it quite often as a warm-up in most of my classes. And it's a really good way to strengthen your core. So core strength is really very, very important to protect the spine in movement and in general. And it's particularly important if you have any spinal issues that you strengthen your core to take the stress away from your vertebrae, away from your joints and into the muscles. So thank you for joining me today. And I hope that you will join me tomorrow at 2:00 for another amazing, one of the essential Pilates exercises that is just so good, makes you feel good, makes you move better, gives you a much more protected and less pain in the spine. So catch you tomorrow. Have a good day.